I'm Denise Thompson. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is where I offer tips and techniques to lectors and gospel readers to help us proclaim the Word of God as effectively as we can. Today's topic of conversation is pre-liturgy checkpoints. What do I mean by that? Pre-liturgy checkpoints? All that means is that there are some things that we should do as proclaimers of the Word even before the liturgy begins. One of the most important things you'll want to do once you arrive at the church, and please make it 30 minutes in advance if you can, or if not, at least 20, because there are a number of things you need to do. The most important thing is to provide some quiet time for yourself, to talk to the Lord, to ask Him to help you with your proclamation, to say whatever is in your heart. Perhaps you'll ask Him to help the assembly hear His voice and not yours. One of the first things you'll want to do is sign in. Every parish has a place where you go to sign in. So the Mass coordinator and the other ministers, especially the other lector, knows that you are there and that they don't have to look for a replacement at the last minute. And as you've heard me say before, if there are 2 lectors in your parish, one for each of the 2 readings, always prepare both. Sometimes the other lector doesn't make it. So it will be dependent on you to cover both slots if necessary. So always sign in. It's essential and it's a courtesy. Next thing you'll want to do is go to the ambo. Again, the ambo is the place from where you proclaim. It looks like a lectern, or some people might call it a podium. But the liturgical name for it is ambo. And that's where you will find, of course, the lectionary. Next, check the lectionary. First of all, make sure that it is there. The sacristan or the Mass coordinator would have put it out for you in advance. It should be open to the first reading, and it should have the ribbon in it to indicate where the reading begins. Likewise for the second reading. Very importantly, look at the page number where your reading is located. Because every once in a while something happens. Maybe the ribbon gets removed accidentally and you go up there, and if you don't know the page number, what if you don't remember whether it's the 21st or 27th Sunday in ordinary time? It could be a little embarrassing if you don't know where your reading is. So always memorize the page number, 266 or 79 or 308 or whatever it may be. But be sure and do that. Then you will want to look at the reading in the lectionary. Now you are well prepared by this point because you already have your lector workbook or other sources from which to prepare and to practice proclaiming. But almost all the time, the typeface, the font, that is the type of script that's in the lectionary, may be different from the source that you were using to prepare. It may look different. The words may be larger. They won't have italics and bolds like in some lector workbooks. They may be broken in different spots. The words will be exactly the same, but they may look a little different. So it might be jarring if you encounter that physical layout for the first time when you go up to proclaim in front of the entire assembly. You can look at it before Mass or look at it the week before.